we are going to head out on the V-Strom. I am very low on gas as per usual, and I haven't ridden this thing in quite some time, so I'm running some errands going up to Rockville. But it is kind of cold. This bike is pretty fantastic, but man, after riding the scooter, I don't think I need a motorcycle anymore. But fuck yeah, Suzuki's are fantastic bikes. So yesterday was Black Friday. Terrible time to be on the roads as a motorcyclist. And interesting, I saw 2 or 3 motorcycle riders on the Beltway, and I was thinking, I was driving at the time, so I was thinking, man, these guys, they don't know how dangerous it is. But right now with the holidays, it is extremely dangerous. Thinking of selling my bike, and I'm not thinking of selling my bike because it's a bad bike. I'm thinking of selling my bike because I just want something different. But it is very difficult to sell a bike with 62,000 miles. And I like this bike a lot. There is no issues. And I don't even want a 1200cc bike or over 1,000. I think I just want something different so I can just ride around. But I'm honestly not riding around as much as I used to, and I was thinking maybe I should just like ride my scooter. Man, I love my scooter riding. It's so easy. Just get in and out. You just hop on. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I don't ride as much as I used to. I don't have a 9-to-5 job. If I had a 9-to-5 job, I'd be riding every day. But, you know, the reason I got a Dark Side tire is because I was like rolling a lot of miles and stuff. So that's another thing people don't get. Like, Dark Side tires, Dark Side tire riders, they ride so much that a motorcycle tire is not enough. There was a accident in PG. It's always PG. PG is like the worst part of Maryland. And there was a lady that got killed in a 2-car collision off of Temple Hills or something like that. And it's near me, so basically, yeah, there's a lot of these super aggressive douchebags that live in PG. Oh, that's where it is. Okay, I've come here before. I like that. Well, I just finished eating here at the Silver Diner in Rockville, and it was pretty packed. So I met like a friend of mine, which was a old student of mine that I taught at a private high school. The waitress was kind of like odd. You know, the total I paid for my friends, it was like 40 bucks, $35, and I gave her 40 bucks, so I gave her the rest of the money. She came around to the table and she pointed to the receipt and said, oh, there's the percentage if you need help computing. And I'm like, I guess you're asking for more money? And I do realize that these waitresses don't make very much money, but listen, I don't make very much money. I hate the idea that you have to kind of like point to the receipt because you are not pleased with the amount of money that I'm giving you as a tip. The tip is suggested, by the way. You don't have to pay a tip, and you aren't that good of a waitress. I didn't even eat my food. I just brought it. I just ate like a little bit. I wasn't that hungry, and neither was my friend Sam. So we're no longer in Rockville. I guess it's kind of considered Rockville, but this is now Silver Spring-ish. Trump is not a racist. I don't believe him to be a racist. He's an asshole. I mean, he is the definition of an asshole, and I'm fine with that. One of the things I see with motorcyclists when they're riding around these areas, kind of like town areas, city areas, they're riding way too fast, and To me, that only shows the lack of experience, because you can go much faster in back roads, but around town, it's probably not the best place for riding aggressively, because a lot of times accidents usually happen when you're around here, and maybe you shouldn't be that aggressive when you're riding around all of these cars. I think that's when a lot of accidents happen. When you live around the DC metro area, there's not that many good places to ride, so you definitely would have to know some back roads, which exist, but you'd have to know about them, and you'd have to work on looking at a map and all of these things. But for me, riding conservatively around these areas is one of the things that I think keeps me a little bit safer. And being predictable in a motorcycle is very important if you're riding around traffic, because cars need to know what you're doing. They need to know that you're not like swerving in and out. And you see car drivers doing the same thing, just going in and out. That makes them very unpredictable, and I think that's a lot of accidents waiting to happen. Let me just get around this guy. When you're doing wheelies on the Beltway, that's your limit. That shows me that you don't know much, because you can do wheelies in many places and not get in trouble and not piss off people. And if your bike does, if you lay it down, you're not going to get run over by like 50 cars. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Alright, see you guys.